Afternoon, folks. Brian here, Geomagnetic Earth Watch on Monday, October 23, 2023 on our planet. I hope you're all well. Just a brief little talk. So I am not going to give you my own personal analysis of what's happening in the Middle East, unlike all the other great many of YouTubers out there. There's plenty to choose from. However, I am going to tell you which none of them are connecting you to, information-wise. But first, before I do get into that subject, for those who already have a hatred in their minds, will be even more motivated, just as those who have a great love and passion for the children on both sides. And yet we forget about other children. I'm going to stop for a moment before I carry on. For all of those who have been displaying the Ukraine sticker on your bumpers of your cars and your Ukraine flags flying from your balconies, where's all the Syrian flags in thoughts of the dead babies and dead children frozen in the wintertime in the tent camps over the years? It's not just one small region. I had to say that. I find it really insulting when I see all these Ukrainian flags flying all over the place. What about the dead innocents of Syria? Anyway, I digress. And unfortunately, some of the mainstream media, or some of the media in general, are complicit in encouraging outrage and hatred. I've seen a few of their videos on the internet showing false images and false videos when their headline reports on the Gaza hospital incident, and they are showing videos of something completely different, completely devastated buildings all around, everywhere, followed by pictures of people carrying dead and injured children. These efforts want you to think that one side did something by showing you lies, outright lies. I'm not saying that one side is more innocent than the other, but shame on those who will show the pictures and videos of devastation of something that had nothing to do with the Gaza hospital incident, and to say that it was, to intentionally inspire hatred, more hatred and rage. So let's get down to the subject I want to talk about. We're talking about our emotions, our feelings, our hatred, our rage, our love for the children, which all can be amplified. Let's not forget, people, our destabilizing and weakening protective magnetosphere is allowing increased levels of cosmic radiation and other levels of radiation to bombard the planet and affect its inhabitants, our brains, our emotions, our humans, and the animals and the fish in the oceans. I've explained it many times. For those who are new, our brain, for the most part, operates off electrical impulses. You introduce highly charged particles, it's going to make us go cuckoo. It's going to have a number of effects. It's going to have neurological effects, headaches, dizziness, vertigo, migraines, etc. But it's also going to have a neurological effect from mood swings, irritable, incensed with passion and rage and acts of violence. These are some of the effects of cosmic radiation on the human brain. Cognitive deficits, altering one's ability to reason, problem solve, learn, perception, memory. During geomagnetic storms, there's always increased incidence of rage, violence, wars, suicides. We must recognize this as things escalate out of control, such as it seems it's been programmed to do so. Not just as per biblical prophecy. There's other factors in play here, obviously. But we must recognize that, again, as our protective shield over the planet continues to destabilize and weaken, that in of itself affects us. Never mind when we get bombarded by coronal mass ejections from solar flares from the sun. When these things happen, expect an intensification of rage and violence. Our passions cannot be controlled. It's bad enough as it is on both sides of the different religions. We have a passion for the love and caring survival of our children, and when we see our children being slaughtered on both sides, whether by intent or collateral damage, it enrages us. We have a hatred for the other side. Then when the media puts out their bullshit, lies, anyway, I wanted to bring that to your attention. Cosmic radiation and the effects of the human brain, and sensing us, amplifying the hatred, the passion, the rage. What do you think it's going to do to terrorists who already have a hatred and a rage? I do not think it will be planned that anybody will be launching any terrorist attack right when we get hit with CMEs, for example. But you need to recognize that. You also need to recognize that some religions, they're dividing and differing sects within their religion. They're going to put aside their differences in unity against a common cause, and that is the destruction of Israel. And don't forget, as it's been written, he, the Antichrist, shall gather a nations of 10. Think about it. Think about what is written and is yet to happen and what is happening right now. It's all coming together. It's not just the children of Israel. It's not just the children of Palestine. You got to think about all the children. Anyway, it's my thoughts for the day. Something no one else is telling you. Expect an intensification of passion and rage. That's all for now.